Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Revival. It is the final game of the Premier League season. Newcastle United versus Huddersfield Town. Newcastle carry a three point lead in the Premier League into this fixture. Tottenham and Manchester City 3 points behind. Tottenham level on goal difference. So really the result is in the hands of Newcastle United. A draw today or better would see the Premier League title remain at St James's Park. Let's have a look at the game plan for today. And yeah, we've got some selection issues here. Willems not looking too great. Hayden not looking fantastic. Timo Werner not looking the best either. Hayden and Zakaria both showing a little bit of poor form, so there's no real need to change out from Hayden, but we will put Zakaria on the bench just to cover ourselves in the event that we need him. Joel Linton, I think we'll play Joel Linton up front. He's been a stalwart for us through the years, and he deserves the opportunity to see this one out. And why not? I think Ballo Toure is definitely going to be able to do a job at left back. He is far and away a better player than Willems according to the overall rating. So hopefully he's got enough cohesion with the other players in the back line now. You can see the heat map there saying that he is a little bit better. And Vinicius Jr. is feeling better, so he can come back into the team as well. So this is all good. It's all good news for us. Ribery played okay last game, so I think I'm going to put him on the bench. The question is, who misses out as a result? Perhaps Almiron. Then again, Paredes and Ribery can both play wide areas, so let's say Ribery. Let's say Ribery for Paredes. That's going to be our starting lineup for today. Hopefully, we can get the result that we need to clinch the Premier League trophy, and leave Newcastle, potentially, I should say, leave Newcastle on a high. My thinking is that if we get an offer from a reasonably big foreign team, especially if we get one from a German team, I would be inclined to take it at this point. I think we've done everything that we can do with Newcastle. Of course, for those of you who are Newcastle supporters, who are watching this channel primarily because you were looking for a Newcastle save, I hope that you stick with me. If we do end up leaving Newcastle, we will check in on the team from time to time to see how they're doing. And you never know, if things go a little bit pear-shaped for our favourite Eastern team, northwest, who knows? My geography is absolutely terrible, I apologise. If things go wrong for our favourite Magpie team, then we might end up coming back one day, who knows? But let's concentrate on what's going on today. We need a result against Huddersfield. We desperately need a result against Huddersfield. And they are likely, given that this is a home match for us, they are likely to sit back, which means that we're going to have to push on to them. But we don't want to leave ourselves overexposed at the back. Of course, I took this kind of approach against Barcelona in the second leg of the Champions League, and we all know what happened there. So, oh, here we go. We've lost the ball. Huddersfield play it forward. We're going to easily get onto it, I think. It's played back to the goalkeeper. No issues there. So let's try and take it to them, shall we? Here's Maximan. He's onside. Henriks plays the ball in. Headed back out again. Henriks to Shelvey. Looks to bend one, and he just puts it past the post. We've seen him put those in very recently. He's very adept at placing shots into the far corner, especially on that left foot of his. It did end up being wider than it initially seemed, but the goalkeeper didn't know that. He had to try to make the save. All played forward into midfield. Newcastle looking to win it. They don't quite manage it. Huddersfield have got quite a combative midfield there. It's going to be difficult for us winning those lobbed through balls and high balls into the midfield area. Shelvey wins it easily and is able to release Vinicius Jr., who plays it into Joe Linton. The hold-up play of the big Brazilian. Maximan looking to chase onto it, couldn't quite win the ball. And there's one over the top. And it's interesting bit of control by the Huddersfield player there. He loses the ball. Newcastle able to bring it forward. Joelinton deciding not to go for the shot, but instead to set up Maximan just on the edge of the area. And it looks like it might have taken a deflection. No, apparently not. So Huddersfield play it forward. Again, they win it in midfield, but the defender goes down in a bit of a heap, and the free kick is awarded to Newcastle. Not sure I saw too much wrong there. I think the player's just using his strength. Argument for an elbow to the face, but I know you can't intentionally do that on this game, so it's difficult to say that that is the reason why. Newcastle with the ball in the centre circle, going to look to spray it out wide on the right hand side to Henriks. Hasn't got too much support around him, so he's going to have to pass inside. John Joe Shelvey into Maximan, back to Shelvey. That's a poor one. He didn't get hold of that shot at all well. Gifts it back to Huddersfield, and they lob it long. And Newcastle win that header. Joelinton, still Joelinton, and it's gone out for a corner kick, I think. Oh. Good tackle by Maximan. He's taking his life in his own hands when he slide tackles like that. We've seen that not pay off for Newcastle before. Good pressing from Newcastle, putting pressure on the Huddersfield players, looking to make them force a pass. But Huddersfield find a way through, and they could get a shot on target here. Things work out for them. It doesn't quite work out for them. Here's Joelinton again, into the middle. Maximan, and the goalkeeper collects it easily. A shot with no real direction on it, ends up going right down his throat. That's good defending by Huddersfield. That's not so good, but they escape any penalty. Joelinton uncharacteristically bundled off the ball there. And at half-time, it's 0-0. Plenty of endeavour by Newcastle, but unable to find the breakthrough so far. As things stand, Newcastle are on target to win the Premier League today. But they would prefer to win this game outright to eliminate any doubts that they might have. Pressing again by Newcastle, putting pressure on the opposition, making sure they can't find any easy forward passes, instead forcing them to pass the ball backwards. And Shelvey. No, not a good pass by him. And Huddersfield have got an opportunity here if they can take it. Ball held up and played backwards to midfield for a bit of support. Surely a foul on Nkunku there. He really was manhandled. Shelvey does a great job in winning the ball. And Joelinton was trying to play a through ball out to the right-hand side, but in his attempt, he fouled the Huddersfield player. It's going to be a free kick to Huddersfield. Does collect the man, makes no contact with the ball. No arguments there from anyone. That's good from Ballo-Touré. Uses his pace to get in front of the man, win the ball. Hayden, the metronome at the base of the Newcastle midfield, brings the ball forward assuredly. Huddersfield find room over the top of the full-back. Oof, risky pass by the goalkeeper, but Newcastle do get away with it. He can't quite take it in his stride, Ballo-Touré. And now Huddersfield have got an opportunity going in the other direction. The ball breaks kindly for them. Shelvey gets out to the right-hand side to try and defend this. That's good from Aya. Here's Henriks. Maximan. Nkunku. Off the post. He's in offside position. It was a great idea by Vinicius Jr. looking to head it back into the centre for Maximan, but he was just offside there. Newcastle making a change now. Need a little bit more pace in the centre forward position, so Timo Werner's coming on for Joelinton. And that pace immediately evident, and oh my word, he's just gone wide of the post. Almost an immediate impact from the German international. Brilliant turn by Werner. A shame that the finish wasn't on target, because he left his men dead there. Just let the ball run across him. You can see that there. Just runs across him and swings with his left and just past the post. Ayer wins the header with a good strong attempt. Shelvey into Maximan. Junior, he's got the ball. Can he get it across? He can. And it's in the back of the net from Timo Werner in the 86th minute. And that could very well be a championship winning goal. Brilliant. Brilliant from Vinicius Junior. And he gets his just desserts. He really put the effort in for that goal. It was all about his hustle. He never gave up on it. He chased the ball down, crossed the ball back into the middle where he knew there would be danger lying. Goalkeeper had to end up giving up on that. And you can see he knew exactly where it was going. And then Timo Werner, with a healthy dose of luck from the deflection, it has to be said, manages to put the ball away to give Newcastle a 1-0 lead with so little of this game left. Oh, it's so unfortunate for the number 27. It comes off of his backside, but as they always say, I don't care how it goes in. It can come off of my foot, it can come off my backside. They all count one. 1-0 to Newcastle, so late in the game. Huddersfield are going to have to get a move on if they want to get anything out of this now. Foul given away by Ayer on the wide left position. A little bit harsh on the... there's a little bit of issue here between Diakabe and Ayer. I don't see too much wrong there. I mean, it's a little bit of a shoulder barge, but if you're not strong enough to hold on to the ball, then you can't really complain when you lose it. Last gasp saloon here for Huddersfield. Can they take anything away from here today? And that's the final whistle of the season. Newcastle United, Premier League champions once again. The flags wave in the crowd, high and proud. The players taking photos, keepsakes of this memorable day, as they're confirmed to have retained once again the Premier League. A fantastic rearguard effort by Newcastle United. Not a single shot allowed on their goal, which obviously means the goalkeeper will end up getting a 5 out of 10 rating. 8 shots for the attack, 3 on target, one of them finding their way into the back of the net eventually. It wasn't a classic performance by any means, but it was an effective one, and it was a winning one. Newcastle United, Premier League champions for the 3rd time in as many years. Confirmation of the rest of the results in the Premier League today. Tottenham Hotspur did indeed gain all 3 points in their final game, meaning that a win or a draw was absolutely vital for Newcastle United. Manchester United losing 1-0 to Everton on the final day, a bit of a shocker there. Another shocker, Burnley winning 3-0 against Arsenal. And West Ham United beating Manchester City 2-0 at the London Stadium to confirm second place for Tottenham. Here's the Premier League table just to confirm the final positions. You can see there Newcastle, Tottenham, Manchester City and Liverpool all confirmed for next year's Champions League. Manchester United and Arsenal will be playing in the Europa League. Here is the team of the season, and amazingly, only two Newcastle players get into it. Christopher Nkunku and Timo Werner, with Harry Kane leading the line alongside the German. Strangely enough, the team of the year only contains two players from the top two teams apiece, while Liverpool get four. Strange. And so that is the end of the season, and it could be the end of my Newcastle managerial career. Let's have a look at the messages. Timo Werner confirmed as the player of the tournament. Had some call-ups, and also you may have noticed management career. We have had an offer, and it's not from a team that I want to go to. It's Manchester City. I'm going to hold on and see if we get some offers from some other countries. If this is the only offer that we get, then we will be returning for another season at Newcastle. But my intention is to leave on a high at this point and see what else is out there for us. We'll have to wait and see though. So until next time, when we will make the decision on where our managerial future lies, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye bye.